Okay, so now that we've established the come, you want to practice it, like I said, ideally with 3 people, and just where everybody's about 10 feet apart, where it's really easy for the dog to go. And we do it inside, so there's no distractions, there's not a lot of craziness in the hallway or anything like that. Now, once we get to the point where the dog comes consistently at about 10 feet, then we make it more challenging. Then maybe you would go into the kitchen or into the dining room and be sitting at that chair. And the dog has to go a farther and farther distance away. Now, when you do this sort of training, you want to keep it to 1 or 2 minute sessions, 2 minutes maximum. The dog, once they sleep on it, they'll remember it better the next time. After you get 2 minutes, you're going to start getting the neurons start getting tired of firing, and you'll start getting failures. Then you get in about 4 minutes, and you're going to get more failures. Then you get frustrated, and the dog gets frustrated. Make sure it stays positive. Always end on a good repetition. So once we get to the point where the dog can go pretty far away, then we want to go to the next step, which is beyond line of sight. Then one person will go around this corner, or somebody be in the kitchen or a bedroom. And so we call the dog, and the dog has to come and find us even though they can't see us. Every time they do, come. Come. We give them the treat and scratch. So you want to, the first stage is to do it, like I said, in the living room, when everybody's about 10 feet apart. Then we start doing further and further apart. Then we do outside the line of sight. Then, if you go to a friend's house who doesn't have or who has a fenced-in yard, you can practice it in their house and outside in their yard. Now, one last little thing, some people go to a dog park and they get really frustrated when there are no other dogs there. Yes, you bring your dog to the dog park for socialization. You probably wouldn't because she's reactive to other dogs. But it's very rare to be able to go to a dog park and have no one there. So now you have a big open space with a lot of distracting smells and no other dogs. That's the time when you go out to your car and you get your emergency bag of treats and you start practicing having her come to you from opposite sides of the dog park, and then change your positions and walk around separately. So now you get her coming to you in a big free space where she could run away from you if she likes to, but because it's enclosed, we don't have to worry about that. That was great. Come. Come. So that is the conclusion of how we teach our dog to come.